smash a guitar? Yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, we'll look at the Chargers head coach. These guys undefeated for over 2 months now. I wonder if anybody's going to be able to take them down again. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And here we go from Cleveland. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw left side. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Man in motion here. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Got TK, complete. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They'll throw it. Complete over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It is caught left side. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Draw play here. Hampton. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Deron Bland. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They send a man in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. It's Noel Williams who made the play defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete out to the right side. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Hampton gets the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41. Setting up to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Back to throw. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up. He keeps it himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First and 10 from the 32. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Hall takes it straight ahead. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense is set. First and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
Third down give to Hall. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Throwing off the play fake.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Catch made. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
You're good on the point after. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he'll work this one up to the 28. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Again, it's Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Back to throw now. Third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. Back to work after throwing the pick. Stepping up, and he's going to run. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And this is the Steelers quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Steelers are on the doorstep of history. They improved to 16-0 with another win. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just one touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. They start the half with a give to Hall. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking in the air here. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Chargers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 2nd and 3 now. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down, give to Hampton. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Browns and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll start this one out with Hall. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Hall running between the tackles. And some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Hall once more. He dodged the tackle. Up to the races. Middle of the field. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Looking this fullback now. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's all set now. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. Has room into the secondary. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. He can run it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41. Here's a throw. Checks it down the hole. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Looking to throw here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Cut out left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Second down, looking for options. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Need hardly anything here. Second and inches. Trying again with Hampton. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Running it with Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. He's going to throw it. Brought in right side. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Hampton gets it out of his own read. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Mecca Egbuka, the intended target. So it's going to be 4th and short. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he puts Ware under this one, right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's all. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 4-point game here in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, You got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's Hampton on second. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Got TK. Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns and Breece Hall, that's set to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's short of first after a mile gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trail by 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's brought down at the line. Chargers are going to opt for a 50-B 3rd down. Throwing now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
36-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Finds a man right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's another Browns first down.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. And that spike gets it stopped. 30 seconds to go. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Going from the gun here. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Hampton gets the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Chargers take this one on the road.